your backtested win rate is 70%. When you come to the live market, the chances of that win rate going straight to 40 or 50 is very, very high because of we as human beings. Okay. Now, for that win rate to go to 70%, you really have to. This week, I took 5 trades, I lost 3, and I broke even on 2. But technically speaking, I was supposed to lose 3 and have 2 wins. That would put me up literally about 1%. But then, right now, I'm down 3% on my account. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you why traders are stuck on this level, even though we know that, okay, we are good traders, or let me use the word good analyst, because a trader consists of so many other things. The ability to read the charts does not mean profitability. Okay, I'm going to be very, very clear, and I'm going to be very, very open with this. So your ability to read your charts, your ability to not analyze does not mean you're a good trader. Does not mean that before the week end you're going to be profitable. Okay, so I'm going to explain that to you, and I'm also going to explain why you would have a green P&L journal wise, but then your account is reflecting red. A lot of traders are going through this issue, but then nobody's really speaking about it. But I'm going to talk about this in this video. So yeah, before we go into that, let's quickly go into my chart, and I'm going to show you the whole trade. I'm also going to show you my journal, so you would see what really happened. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the chart. All right, so this is currently my journal. This is my journal for the month of May, as you can see here. Yeah, so just focus on this week. That's from here, May 26th. All right, so these are the trades I told you that I lost on Monday, NAS 100, on Tuesday, and on Friday. Okay, so we're going to be going into all the trades one by one. Okay, so on Monday the loss was quite straightforward and quite deserving. It was just the normal markets. It was just a normal loss that happened. I mean, as a fee for trading my strategy, normal loss. I did everything right. I did everything right actually. So yeah, let's just see it. All right, so this was the loss that happened. It was quite fast. Everything happened quite fast. This was what it looks like on the 4 hour time frame. So yeah, this was quite good. My loss, the loss were not of my problem, Seth. But I would let's go to the next one. Okay, so this was on Tuesday. No, not here. Sorry. So this was on Tuesday. Um, yeah, same thing. Although I kind of like entered late on Tuesday, but yeah, again, normal loss were fine. This was the where is that? Okay, so this was what the 4 hours looking like. Maybe one of these days I'm going to explain my strategies to you guys, but not now. Good. Now this was the issue. On Thursday, on Wednesday, I did not see a trade, but then on Thursday, what happened? Okay. Now, if you can look clearly and closely, you're going to notice something. What you're going to notice is this. This trade was a win, but then why did I record it as a break-even trade? I'm probably going to put the screenshot of what I'm talking about here, but I saw this trade happen at around 8 something. Everything looks perfect. As you can see, the trade went straight up into profit, but because of my error with placing my TP, again, this is not the market error. Listen, because of my error in placing my TP, so I placed my TP, I think around 2 pip higher than what this is, if not 2 3 pips higher than what this is exactly. And because of that, my mistake, this trade went back. As you can see, what happened the moment it went up to tap this TP, it came back down to break even, and I already moved my trade to break even already. So this trade technically was supposed to be a win according to my strategy. It was supposed to be a clear win, clearing out 2 of the losses that I took the previous days. Okay, but then I took a loss on this one. You can see what happened on the 4 hour. Price literally spilled down to the floor, like literally. So statistically, if I was to backtest this particular trade, I would record this as a win because obviously my TP would have been hit. But then realistically, what happened was man made mistake. It was my mistake, not the market mistake. Do you understand? I'm going to go straight to the next one. So this was on Friday. That is actually today. Um, okay, beautiful. This was Friday. That's today. Today, I took a trade and then it hits me out. It took me out on loss and then went back to my direction. Okay, but then what happened? The moment this one took me out, I recorded it as a loss clearly because it's a loss. Okay, part of the game. And then price broke structure completely, and then I re-entered here. Yeah, which was again is part of my rule and everything. But I re-entered here. Now this was now the issue. This was the issue here. This trade was a win, technically speaking, but then this trade ended up being a break-even trade. How? I would explain. So this particular trade, according to the um my 4 hour rule, eventually this trade was going to hit TP eventually because of the way the candle formed. I'm going to show you now in a bit. So the moment price pull out of here, I sent this to my Telegram group already. I share most of my trades, if not all of my trades, on that platform. Clearly, price was already very close to the take profit and everything, but that's not like my break even rule. I need to see price, I think, around here or so before I set break even because then the TP will not be that high. But then I saw price ranging and everything. Holding trades like this is not like a problem for me. Okay, it's not a problem for me at all, at all, at all. It's not a problem for me. But then when price got towards this side, I kind of like panicked because of the timing. It was already 11 o'clock, and then a new 4 hour candle is going to form. So, two things would happen. If a 4 hour candle form, it could either open, then come down, then take me out completely, and then go up. You get so my trading window is kind of like closed. But then I knew for some reason, I had that conviction that okay, price will still go up. But then because of this, I broke my rule, okay, and then I closed out manually. And look at what happened. The moment price came here, messed me up. I closed out. Okay, I think I closed out here because of this candle. And then, as you all know what would happen, price went up to hit my TP. Now, was I pained? Yes, I was very, very annoyed and everything. But then, is my system working? Yes, my system is working fine and good. Like I said, according to my system, I was supposed to be up 1% this week. But then, what really happened? Was it the market's fault or was it my fault? Now that's where a lot of traders kind of like mix things up because when things like this happen, they tend to blame the market straight up. Okay, my system is not working, my strategy is not working. But then they fail to look on the inside and see that okay, it's not really the market's fault fully. All right, let me explain it this way. There are two type of losses. Okay, there's a loss that you take that is normal. That's more like a fee for trading your strategy. Now that's very very normal. Okay, that's super normal. The other kind of loss that you take is the loss that you caused by yourself. Now, can you see why trading is really, really hard? Because you have to deal with losses that is by the market that is caused by the market. You also have to deal with losses that is caused by yourself. Now, can you control the two of them? No, you can only control one, which is the loss that you caused by yourself. The one that is caused by the market, you cannot do anything about it. As a matter of fact, nothing. But then you can control yourself to not panic. You can control yourself to be very, very intentional about your entry rule and your exit rule. You can control yourself to say, okay, this trade I'm going to set and I'm going to forget this trade. You can also control yourself to say that I'm not going to do anything to this trade, regardless if this trade range for 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm not going to do anything. Is that this trade hits TP or hit stop loss? And that is really the key to increasing your win rate. Okay, so if you know that deep down your win rate is low. Okay, so if your win rate is your back tested win rate is 70%. When you come to the live market, the chances of that win rate going straight to 40 or 50 is very, very high because of we as human beings. Okay. Now, for that win rate to go to 70%, you really have to intentionally work on your execution and your entries and your rule. Okay, you have to intentionally work on it, work on your discipline, because then your win rate will start increasing from that 40 slowly, slowly, slowly. As you master the market, it will increase continuously, continuously, till it gets to the 70 that it originally is. So if you know that this is your problem, I've stated some solutions here, and I need you to like actively work on it this coming week, because we are all going. Okay, the market is going. Nobody's waiting for anybody. If you refuse to grow, that's it. You're going to be here for the next 5 years, 4 years, no growth. Okay, so you need to intentionally work on this. Think about it, reflect about it. This is Friday. You have Saturday, Sunday. Say, oh, most likely I'm going to post a video tomorrow. So yeah, you have this weekend really to think about it. And then when you're coming to market next week, you're going to come like a beast, execute, and then get the hell out of the market. Everybody's fine. Come the next day, do the same thing over and over again. Intentionally want to increase your win rate, and you will be fine. And so, if you're new to this channel or you just came across me, my name is CG. I've been a trader for like 2.5 years. And what do I do on this channel? It's simple. I kind of like document my journey and give you immediate lessons that I learn. You get like almost immediately as I learn my lessons, I kind of like reflect on them, and then I put it out there to help as much traders as I can. Once in a while, I also drop trade breakdown videos and educational videos, and I also pitch in a little bit about myself, like a day in the life kind of video. Yeah, but every single day, I drop my trades on my Telegram channel. So if you'd like to see what I do every day, or would like to be a part of it, the link is going to be in the description, somewhere in the description. All right. So if you want to see me again, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so when I drop videos, you can learn from it. And yeah, I'm going to see you again in the next video.